The village of Eldermere lay in the shadow of the Black Peaks, a place where the wind carried whispers of an ancient curse. Every 10 years the hunger came, a ravenous force that took the form of a woman with hollow eyes and a mouth that never ceased aching. Her name was forgotten, buried under centuries of fear. The villagers only knew her as she who feasts. When the time came, the elders would choose a sacrifice, a young man or woman, bound and left at the edge of the forest. By dawn they would be gone, and the village would be safe for another decade. This year, the chosen one was Leora, a blacksmith's daughter with fire in her veins. She had fought, screamed, but the elders held firm. Tradition was law. On the night of the offering, the villagers gathered, torches casting long shadows. Leora stood trembling, her wrists tied with rough rope. The wind howled as the first tendrils of mist curled from the trees. Then a voice cut through the silence. "Take me instead." The crowd turned. A stranger stood among them, tall, lean, his face unreadable. His name was Kale, a wanderer who had arrived days before, seeking shelter. Murmurs spread. The elders hesitated. No one had ever volunteered before. Kale stepped forward, his gaze locked on the darkness beyond the trees. "I offer myself freely." Leora's breath hitched. "Why?" He didn't look at her. Some hungers are worse than death. The elders exchanged glances. A willing sacrifice. It was unheard of. But the rules were clear. The hunger demanded flesh, not names. Kale was willing, so be it. They untied Leora. Kale walked into the forest alone. The trees swallowed him whole. The air grew thick, suffocating. Then she appeared. Tall, skeletal, her skin stretched too tight over jagged bones. Her lips peeled back in a grotesque smile. "You came willingly." Her voice was the sound of cracking twigs, of dying embers. Kale didn't flinch. "I did." "Why?" "Because I know what it's like to hunger." She tilted her head. For the first time in centuries, curiosity flickered in her hollow eyes. Kale reached into his coat and withdrew a small silver locket. Inside was a portrait, a woman with kind eyes. "My wife," he said softly. "She was taken by a creature like you. I've spent years hunting them. But you're different. You don't feast for pleasure. You feast because you must." The hunger's fingers twitched. "You understand." "I do." He stepped closer. "So take me. End your curse. Or let me end it for you." Silence. A shudder ran through her. The forest itself seemed to hold its breath. "No one has ever offered." Kale smiled sadly. "Then let me be the first." She stared at him. Then, with a sound like a sigh, her form began to dissolve, not into death, but into something softer. The curse unraveled. By dawn, the villagers found Kale kneeling in the clearing, alive. Beside him stood a woman, no longer a monster but human, weeping. The hunger was gone. And for the first time in centuries, the wind carried no whispers of fear.